Get ready with me while I tell you how I tried to integrate into French culture and failed miserably. When I was doing my master's about 9 years ago as a master's in teaching, I wanted to make friends with some of the French girls. This is when I had newly arrived to France and I didn't really know anyone in Toulouse. Most of the people in the class, they were French, majority of them. So I obviously wanted to become friends with them and integrate into French culture. So I would hang out with them after class sometimes. And it's funny because I remember after class when we would hang out, a lot of them would complain about the classes or the teachers. And I'm not even joking when I say this, I swear to God. I remember thinking like, wow, these girls like complain a lot about, teachers, about the classes and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't even think it's that bad, but okay, that's weird. But anyways, so a lot of the times I would just be like, no, I thought that this teacher is really nice. This class seems really interesting and I think it's going to be great, etc. But I still didn't feel like I had a really good connection with these girls. I obviously felt like they were bonding a lot more and, would make a lot of references to jokes and movies. Like I think there's like Mission Cléopâtre, etc. A lot of French humor comes from a lot of cultural references. I feel like that's the case for all cultures, but I obviously didn't watch any of these movies or know anything about them, so I couldn't really join in. I would just kind of fake laugh like, ha ha ha, so funny. And sometimes they would even call me out. They'd be like, you know what we're talking about? And I'd be like, ah, shut the fuck up. Like, don't ask me questions. But anyways, I remember one time, one of my classmates, she told me the best way to integrate with French people is if you complain, like râler. I was like, complain? She was like, French people were known to complain about everything. And if you start complaining, this is going to be a great way for you to make friends because it's very French to complain. And I was just like, okay, that's kind of weird, but fine, whatever you say. So when I was with these girls again, I would just start complaining a lot. I'd be like, yeah, this teacher is horrible, or this is so annoying, or I can't believe we have to do this, etc. And I'm kind of like really laying it on thick because I really want to be a part of this group. And I was a people-pleasing loser at the time, even though I actually was enjoying a lot of my classes and a lot of my teachers, but I just wanted to fit in, I guess. I would do this regularly when I would hang out, and then when I was with these girls, I didn't feel like I fit in, or even at a certain point I felt like they were kind of distancing themselves from me. I didn't really understand why, and I was kind of like, okay, that's weird. Like I feel like I'm talking to them a lot, I'm doing what this girl said about complaining, I should be fitting in with this group.